Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Alina, also known as AV Knits, and it's been a while since I last filmed a video. I've just been really busy. If you've been around and saw my last video, you would have known that I was pregnant, which I actually had my baby not too long ago, so life has been kind of different. I haven't had a chance to really sit down and talk or knit too much, but baby is down for a nap right now, so I thought let me take advantage while he is napping to film an updated podcast video, just because it has been like 4 months and I do have a couple new projects that I'm working on and a couple finished objects that I'd like to share as well. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this all in one sitting, just depending on when baby decides to wake up. But let's go ahead and get started. So the first project I wanted to share with you that I finished is actually an item that I knit up for the baby, and it is the Monday suit by Petite Knit. This is something that I had started back in the summer, I think, of last year. And I did finish it a while ago. My baby did get a chance to wear it and he looks absolutely adorable in it. I will try to insert a photo of him wearing it somewhere on the screen, but let me show you guys what it looks like. So this is the Monday suit that I knit up. It is super cute. I use these like buttons that are kind of, let me see if it'll focus for, they're kind of like gold a little bit, and the yarn I'm using is like this green yarn. Honestly, this was gonna be really cute for like Christmas time, because I think the colors of it just scream Christmas to me, but he actually came after Christmas, so didn't get a chance to wear it for that, but it's okay. I'm still gonna keep it. Obviously he's not gonna fit in it anymore, you know, but we'll keep it as memories. I think it's the most cute thing I think I've ever knit. I'm gonna take a second to put on the buttons just so you guys can get a better look at it, just because I think it's absolutely adorable. Okay, I've buttoned it all up. This is what it's looking like. It's super cute. I definitely recommend this pattern, and it's pretty easy to put on the baby as well. I was nervous that I would have a hard time with it because of all the buttons, but it wasn't that bad. Maybe because the yarn is kind of stretchy, so like it's not like hard to like put the buttons on and off. Like I just took it off right now, and then to put it on, it's pretty simple. Just got it on again. So let me show you kind of a close-up of it. This is how the buttons are. These are the little details in it. The buttons, I don't remember what exact buttons they are, but I just went to Joann's and I was looking at the project. I didn't bring it with me just because I didn't have like the space to like in my purse to bring it. And I just took a picture of it, and then I was kind of looking at all the button options and putting it against like the picture of like the onesie thing and trying to see which one matched the best, and I really like these ones here. So yeah, they kind of like have kind of a gold shine to it a little bit. I think it's very cute. I really like it. So yeah, this is my little Monday suit that I knit up for the baby. So if you are thinking of knitting this up, I definitely recommend. The yarn I used for this was by Knitting for Olive and their merino yarn, and I just held it one strand, and I did it on the needles recommended. I think it was like 3mm needles if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, I think it turned out really cute, so definitely recommend. I would make another one for sure. Maybe if one of my friends decides to have a baby soon, I can make them one like this as well, because I think it is the cutest little thing ever. So yeah, this is my first finished object, and I only have one other finished object to share with you guys, and that's because I ended up casting on a couple other stuff, and I just haven't had a chance to really like sit and like work on too many finished objects, just because it's been kind of chaotic here, so we're trying to navigate everything. But If you watched my last podcast, you would have known that I was working on the oversized seasons cardigan by Ozetta, and I did finish it finally. This is a project I had started back in the beginning of last year, like probably around, honestly, it might have even been January, maybe February. And I did finish it a little bit ago because I was still pregnant when I finished it, but I just haven't had a chance to really share it. I did share it on my Instagram though. I posted a picture of it, so if you follow me on that, it's same username as my YouTube name, AV Knits. I did post about it there that I finished it, but I haven't shared it in a video, so I will go into a little bit more detail of that now. This is what it looks like. As you can see, we are missing a button right over here. And, or no, where is that button missing? Right here. We're missing a button right in between here. It fell off. I didn't sew it on good enough, so it fell off, and I don't really know where it is right now. So if I find it, I need to sew it back on. If I can't find it, I'm gonna have to get completely new buttons, which kind of sucks because I really like these buttons, and these were the only ones in the store. They're kind of different, but I'll talk more about the buttons in a second. Let me actually show you the cardigan. It is blocked. It's washed and blocked. I was nervous to wash it because I wasn't sure how the yarn was going to act, if the stitches were gonna like sit good, or if it was going to, like, I don't know, like look weird. And plus there is this one section in the back here of the cardigan. You can't really tell too much. I can tell because it's a mistake that I made, so I know, but right around this area, you can kind of see it if it focuses for you guys. Right around here, this area, this is where I connected new yarn, and like after knitting a couple more rows after that, the connection that I did, it like unraveled with each other. So I didn't want to like frog back because this is a half fisherman's rib, and it's like I wasn't sure how to really frog back without like messing it all up. So I ended up kind of like making a little knot, and then I went back in afterwards, like after I finished the body, and I added in new yarn and kind of like stitched it around it somehow just to make sure it all holds in place, and it is holding in place. It didn't come undone or anything when I washed it, so I think we're good to go, but that did make me a little bit nervous because I wasn't sure how it was gonna go. And this is how it looks like on the inside, where I ended up doing a little knot. So as you can see, something happened there, but it's not a big deal. You can't really notice it when I'm wearing it. The yarn I used for this cardigan is by Barocco Ultra Alpaca yarn. It's not really an itchy yarn at all, I wouldn't say. I think it's pretty nice, but I mean, when I wear this, I do wear it like on top of a shirt already. Like I don't just wear it on my bare skin, so I guess I haven't really noticed if it's too itchy. But like when I hold it up, I don't feel it to be itchy. But maybe I'm also not too sensitive to like different fibers. I don't know. You can kind of feel it, like it's not super buttery soft, but it's like not horrible. So yeah, I am really proud of this project I did. I'm really happy I finished it. This is again what it looks like. You can't really see the buttons though. Hold on. Where are they? Where are you guys? There they are, kind of. But yeah, so that's what it looks like. And then the buttons I wanted to talk about a little bit, just to show you what buttons I used. So they're also from Joann's. So as you can see, they have this really cool texture to them. I think they're like a black color, and I think it looks really nice up against the gray color yarn. But I don't know, I really like it. It's like something different, and I'm a fan of it. You can probably find these types of buttons anywhere though, like on Etsy, Amazon. If you have a Joann's by you, you can go into the store. They have so many options, at least in my store. There are so many options to choose from, and I really like these ones. So I think it matches the cardigan really well, and let me kind of put it on. It's not going to go well with the sweater I'm currently wearing right now, but just so you guys can get an idea of what it looks like. So that's what it looks like. yeah, we're missing this button here. That's okay. But I really like it. Plus I'm excited that I get to wear it with spring coming up soon. I think it's really good to wear like on top of a t-shirt or like a light shirt. So yeah, this is what it looks like a little bit closer up. So yeah, I'm really happy with this project. Definitely one of my favorites. So that's really all that I finished. I guess I do have another like finished object, but I'm thinking of unraveling it just because oh wait, you guys, I completely forgot. I did knit a hat as well, and I did finish it, so I want to share it with you guys. But before I share the hat, let me show you another finished object, which I haven't weaved in the ends yet because I'm not sure if I want to unravel it or if I want to change it up a bit, but let me show you. It's actually right behind me. Okay, so this is also something I knit up for the baby, and it's this little sweater. You can see this is, oh, here you go, that's better. This is the front side. It's really teeny. I don't think this fits my baby anymore. This is like a newborn size. So I'm debating whether to just keep it as a memory or if I should unravel the body and make it longer, because I think the sleeves are okay where they're at, but the body is like really short compared to my baby. So I don't know. What do you guys think? Should I make the body longer, or should I completely unravel this sweater, or should I just leave it as like a memory of something I knit up for my baby? I don't know. Let me know down below. I'm not really sure what to do. This pattern, it's not really a pattern from anybody. I was just watching this like Russian video of somebody knitting up a sweater for like a 2-year-old or a 3-year-old or something. I don't even remember the video anymore, but basically they were just saying like I like what I followed from them is just like casting on like for the neck, and then she just said to like split, because it's like a raglan sweater, so she was just explaining to like every 2 rows you're going to increase by this many. So that's kind of what I did up until I got to a certain point, because I kind of like laid it against my baby and I was like, okay, that's long enough, so now we're gonna split the sleeves from the body and then just knit straight down. So that's basically what I did. It's not like a written pattern anywhere. I didn't buy a pattern. It's just like this video that I would reference to see like, oh, like how do I cast on for the neck? So the neck, it looks pretty small, but it actually stretches out a good amount. Like this can fit over a baby's head, no problem. At least a small baby. But yeah, I don't know what to do with it. The yarn I'm using for this is the yarn I actually used to knit up the sweater I'm wearing today. It's by Lana Gatto, and it is her VIP yarn. I think it's 80% merino, 20% cashmere. I don't know, it's really soft. It's not itchy whatsoever. I love the feeling of it. It literally feels so buttery smooth. So I don't know what to do. So let me know. I think it's cute. It's super simple. If I want, I can always like add something to the middle, like an embroidery, maybe his name or something. That'd be super cute too. So maybe I will do that, but I don't know. I don't know what to do. So let me know, you guys, please. But that's I guess another sort of semi-finished object of mine. And then I do have one more finished object. I completely forgot about it, but it's a hat that I knit up, and I think it turned out super cute. It's also a video that I was referencing to by like a Russian account that I was watching, because they were kind of saying like you measure your head circumference, and then depending on how many stitches you make, like in an inch, that's how much you measure by. There's a whole bunch of math. I can't even explain it really how like I did it, but it's one of those hats where you like basically knit up a huge long tube and then you kind of insert it into each other, and then it's like double like layered. So let me bring that and show it to you really quick. Okay, so let me show you the hat. This is what it looks like. I'm gonna put it on just so you guys can see. how it looks on the head. This hat took me roughly like 2 weeks to knit up. I kind of wish I made it a little bit larger. Like, I feel like it's a little bit tight on my head, but it's basically just straight up stockinette. You just knit a huge tube of it, and then you make one of the ends, like the decreases, and then you go to the other side, do the other. So you basically cast on a provisional cast on, I think that's what it's called. And then like when you go back to the other side, you do the decreases on the other side, and then you just insert it into each other, and this is what it looks like. So I did sew the top together, like so I can't open it back up again to show you, but basically it's like a big long tube like this big. So yeah, that's what it looks like though. The yarn I used for this is a yarn I bought from eBay a while ago. It's 100% cashmere, so it's not itchy at all, very soft. Yeah, I just had this yarn in stash. I didn't really know what else to do with it, so I decided I would knit up this hat. But yeah, basically that is my other finished object that I had to share with you. I completely forgot about this because it was just sitting in my closet and I haven't worn it in a while because I haven't really been out of the house that much. But yeah, I think it's very cute though. I like how the decreases look at the crown too. It has like 4 sides to it with the decreases, so I think it's pretty cute. And yeah, that's how that looks like. I kind of want to make another one maybe for like next winter, but maybe I try a different yarn and also make it a little bit looser because this one is a little bit tight on my head, not gonna lie. Okay, so those are the finished objects I had to share. Now I have just a couple items that I wanted to show you guys of works in progresses. I don't remember if it was my last video or the one before that where I shared that I was gonna get this like yarn from Knitting for Olive. It was like this yellow mustardy color, and I wasn't really sure what sweater to knit with it yet, but I just wanted that yarn because it was really pretty. I was obsessed with it. I think I bought it around fall time because it was gonna be like a fall sweater, but I didn't actually finish it in the fall, so I'm almost done with it, but it's probably gonna have to be worn for this upcoming fall of 2025 instead, which is fine. It's okay. Sometimes knitting plans don't go exactly how you want, which is okay, but let me share with you guys the sweater that I am referring to. So this is a pattern I've actually knit before. I knitted as a test knit for Kadri, and it is her tenon v-neck sweater. I wanted to knit another version of it with like a different yarn combination, but I really liked the v-neck of it, so I wanted to do that pattern again. So this is what the sweater is looking like. As you can see, I'm almost done with it. I have both sleeves finished, so those are done, and now I'm just knitting the body. So I have like, I want to say just a couple more inches of the body, and then we're gonna do the ribbing at the bottom and we'll be completely done. Like, I've already done the v-neck part of it. If you can see, it looks really neat in my opinion. And then yeah, like I showed you, the sleeves are all done as well. So it's like a drop shoulder sweater, and it's really cozy. It's not itchy whatsoever from when I like would try it on to see like how it fits. And I think the reason for that is because of the yarn that I'm using. So like I said, I'm using that mustard yellow by Knitting for Olive in like the merino, but as you can see, it's like fuzzy, so obviously I'm holding it with something. And the yarn I'm using to hold it with this is the Isager silk mohair yarn that they have in like a yellowy color as well, so it matches really nice. Let me get the other ball. Let me grab the merino ball so you can kind of see these two together. Wanted to focus a little bit better, not to be so blurry. Okay, I think it's a pretty good match. And this silk mohair by Isager is literally the softest mohair I have ever worked with. I haven't worked with many, I want to say, but when I've been to like stores and I've felt other mohair yarns, like I could always kind of feel a little bit to it, like not like super irritating to the skin, but like I could feel it. This one, literally soft like butter. It's so nice on the skin. I absolutely love it. It is a bit pricier, not gonna lie, but I think sometimes when you have like that special project in mind, it's worth it, in my opinion. I obviously am not going to be purchasing this kind of yarn every project that I work on, but I really wanted this sweater to be something that I could gravitate towards, to be like a staple in my closet, and I definitely think this is one of those kinds of sweaters, just because it's like a classic v-neck. It's not super tight to the skin, like it's gonna have some flow to it, you know? And I don't know, I just think it's really lovely, and the yarn is just so soft. I'm obsessed with it. I definitely recommend you guys give it a try if you get the chance to, because it's really quite nice yarn. Yeah, this is definitely one of a more special sweater that I'm really happy with how it's turning out, and I'm really excited that I'm almost done with it. Maybe I will get a chance to wear it a little bit now because it is still pretty cold where I live. It's gonna be cold probably up until, I want to say, May. The highest we're gonna get is like in the 70s maybe, but I think I could still wear the sweater a good amount up until then, because I mean we're only in February and I am almost done with it. So very excited about it, very excited to share it with you. I don't think I actually shared it at all. I think I just shared the yarn that I bought, but I hadn't planned on what to do with it yet. So this is what I did with it. So yeah, I'm really excited about it, and I'm excited to finish it. I think it looks really nice. It looks really neat everywhere as well. And yeah, that's all I really have to say about it. But hopefully maybe by the next podcast, which I'm hoping I can get back into making videos more often, because I have missed the knitting community. It's been a while since I've like obviously filmed myself, but I've still been watching other people's, and it's making me miss it a lot. So I'm hoping I can continue to make these videos a little bit more often and not every like 4 to 6 months. So yeah, let's hope I actually get a chance to do that. But yeah, so that's what I had to share about that one. Okay, and then the next item I wanted to share with you is another sweater I'm working on. This is a sweater that I also don't think I had started prior to my last video I filmed. I don't think I even really mentioned much about it. I think I might have put it up as like a sweater I want to knit, but I don't know when I'll actually get a chance to knit it. Well, I did cast it on, and the sweater I'm talking about is the Brady Loop sweater by Other Loops, I believe. I haven't done like a whole lot to it. I haven't split yet for like the sleeves or the body or like whatever, but I have knit a good amount. So this is what it's looking like. It's all kind of crumpled up right now because the needles are kind of short, but if you can kind of tell what it looks like. And then the sides have obviously the cables that go down the sleeves, the 2 cables, and then this one that goes all the way throughout the back and then out the other side. So I'm really excited about this sweater. This is something different, and I think it's gonna turn out really cool. And yeah, so we still got a little bit more of increasing to do for like the shoulders, and then we'll be ready to split. So I have like, I don't know, a couple more rows left. But the yarn I'm using for this is the Drops Kids Silk Mohair, and then the Drops Flora, so held together. And then the needle size I'm using, I think they're size 4mm. Yeah, so that's what it's looking like. I'm a little nervous because this one, it is a little bit more itchier, I feel it. But I think if I wear like a tank top under, it'll be okay. But also it's like very fuzzy. I don't know if you can tell. I feel like it's even fuzzier than the yellow sweater. I don't know. Maybe they're about the same. I don't know. But it's like this cool green color. This is what the balls look like separately, which I wasn't sure if this was gonna match together, but I think it's turning out pretty cool. So this is the Kid Silk Mohair yarn, the green, and then this is the Flora yarn. So as you can see, they're kind of different from each other, but together they are making a pretty cool shade of green. So I do like it, and I'm excited for the cables. I'm happy that it's just kind of like basically 2 cables that you work on, or 4 I guess if you count it on both sides. But yeah, so it's not too many. It's pretty beginner friendly, I would say, and I think it's turning out pretty neat as well. Even the back here where you had to like kind of connect it, I think it's turning out pretty neat everywhere. So I'm very excited about it. I'm excited to finish it. This isn't a project that I'm really trying to finish like very soon. It's just kind of something that I'm like working on when I don't have something else I am working on. So yeah, that's what it's looking like. I am excited though to split for the sleeves and the body, because I think it's gonna go by a lot faster when that happens, just because then it's like pretty therapeutic. You just kind of like knit the same every round, whereas now you're just like still increasing and trying to remember and all of that stuff. So yeah, this is how my braiding loop sweater is looking like. So excited to share this with you. I also really like the back, or I guess like everywhere, like how, because it's gonna have this kind of texture all over the sweater. I think it's really pretty. Basically you do like however many rows of knitting, and then like 1 purl row, and then again knits, and then purl. So I think it looks really neat, and I really like it. Hopefully there's going to be more progress on this by the next podcast. Okay, and now I only have one more item I want to share with you that I'm currently working on, and it's actually not really like a winter spring item. It's more of a summer item, but I just really wanted to cast this on because this has been on my list for a very long time now. This is like my 3rd time trying to cast it on, and I think we're finally to the point where I'm actually going to finish it with this yarn I'm using. And the project I'm referring to is the Camisole number 9 by My Favorite Things Knitwear. As you can see, I have recently just joined the body together, or like the front and back, so now we're just knitting up the body. It looks a little funky right now, but I promise it's gonna look a lot better when we actually add in like the edges and stuff, because I think the edging of this pattern is what really sets it apart from like other patterns I've seen. I really like how it looks really professional, and I'm hoping it's gonna look like that when I do it. I'm gonna try to be really neat with it, obviously, but we'll see how it turns out. And the yarn I'm using for this, it's actually the same yarn that I used for this little sweater I made for the baby, and it is the VIP by Lana Gatto, which is, like I said, the yarn that I used to knit up the sweater. I just ordered like 4 balls of this yarn, and this sweater literally only took 1 ball. So I was like, well, what can I do with 3 other balls? So knitting a tank top. Yeah, I think it's turning out pretty cute though. We'll see if the yarn is a good choice for the summer though, because there is cashmere in it, and I think cashmere tends to keep you pretty warm. So I don't know if this is the best option, but I mean, it's really soft. At least I know I won't be like itchy in it, because it is gonna be like a skin tight type of shirt. So I think we'll be okay, but I don't know, we'll see. I'm experimenting, but I'm happy that I finished the straps and like the increases and stuff. Like the hard part is over in my opinion. Now just straight up knitting for the body, which this has been something I've been working on the most recently. I literally just cast this on a couple days ago though, so I did a good amount in a couple days, I do want to say. So hopefully it's not going to take me too long to actually finish it, because I would like to have this done before summer, even though summer is still a long ways away. The thing about me is that I get bored very easily, and then I start on a new project. So I'm hoping I can stick to this and actually finish it, and for it to be done when summer does come, so then I can actually wear it. This is what it's looking like again. So not much to it, but you can start seeing that it's looking like a tank. So very excited about it, and the needle size I'm using for this is 3 millimeters, and then I think for the edges that I'm gonna do around the neck and the arms, they're gonna be like 2.5 millimeters. So yeah, very excited about it. I really like how it's churning out. There you go. So looks pretty neat, and hopefully it fits me as well, because right now it looks kind of small, but I think it'll be fine. We'll see though. That was the last item I had to share with you guys. I currently don't have many plans to cast on anything new. I just want to finish the items that I have started, which I'm technically working on 3 different items right now. So as soon as I get those done, I will start on something new, unless something else jumps out at me that I really want to start on. Or maybe I want to knit more like baby items, I don't know, because that's been kind of fun as well to knit for the baby. Just because they go by really quick, and it only takes me like a week max to like actually knit something, and then you like see the end result, and it's a lot more exciting than trying to like knit a huge sweater for myself for like 2 to 3 months. So yeah, we'll see though. Right now these are the projects I want to stick to and hopefully finish, and then we'll see what other stuff I want to cast on. But that's all I really had to share with you guys today. I really appreciate you guys tuning in and watching my videos. It's been really nice to kind of get back and talk about this with you, so I hope you guys stick around, and I also hope that it's not going to be much longer before my next video. Let me know if there's anything specific you guys want to see from me. But other than that, that's all I really had to share. I really appreciate all the love and support you guys show me, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!